As you go ahead and slide your pizza ass head in here. Go ahead and slide on in, you bald head friends. Slide on up in here. Give me a second. Give me a second. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just looking at my E-log here. Which load I got? Okay, let's figure this out. We can talk about these companies now. I'm actually charging this up. We can talk about these companies. What's happening, pimp? Son of a king, Chip Thoughts. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? About to call for tonight, which means the tractor will come to a stop. That tractor already stopped, parked up. We in Wyoming. We gotta go to where we going to? Poof. We gotta go to picked up on Friday, go to Utah for 3 racks. Say the West Coast popping, so we should be doing all right, decent. You know, I'm down 750, so working out a deficit, coming out the hole. I mean, it set me up, put me in the hole, but it's all good. I ain't taking off right now. Sometimes you gotta just tuck in. Everybody like, man, you gonna leave? Nah, not right this minute. Nah, not right this minute, bro. What y'all talking about? 3. Oh, that shit for $200 now? Oh yeah. Why is that so cheap? Oh wow. Are we still selling DJI in this country? Something ain't right. These prices is not right. These prices is like hella low. They toilet low. Like, something ain't right about that. Don't trust it. This is the drone I wanted. Yeah, bundle motion fly for what? $200. Get the out of here. $200. Buy the whole kit. What? I can't show y'all what this is. I can buy that for $200. Oh wow. Come on, let's go to DJI page. Is DJI still selling in the United States? We gotta figure that out. Is DJI still selling? You know, the United States supposed to want to ban them. I don't know why. Damn, do I have the app? No, I don't. Here you go, right here. Oh, I don't got this. No, I don't want to do it right now. No, later. Download the shit. Pause it. Pause it. I don't feel like doing it. I was downloading anyway. So I'll tell you 3 different companies. One was 65 cents a mile, and the other 2 was lease, of course. Y'all be like, hey man, you need to go back to company. Brother, I'm gonna tell y'all one more fucking time. My first option is not the lease, but I think y'all got a mental block when I'm telling you something. Do you understand what I'm telling you when I ask people about time, they want you to stay out for a whole month and have 3-4 days off. I'm not doing that at all. Cause Robin, what's happening, bro? I'm not doing that shit at all. I'm not gonna be out no 4-5 weeks, man, and go home for 2-3 days. I'm not doing that shit. I've been driving the truck too long. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not doing it. I need a couple weeks off anytime I take off, and that's not changing ever in life, ever. As long as I drive truck, shit. As long as I gotta do this bullshit, like I gonna need weeks off, bro. Them weeks off be rejuvenating me. I can't just keep doing this shit like this. I just don't want to do it. Monotony every day and the bullshit. I don't want to deal with it. So I be needing breaks. Yeah, the way people have it, they want us to be robots, want to have no life, just drive this truck till you die. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, man. Like, I want to drive, make enough money to be all right. I don't need every day, 52 weeks out of the year to be working. Like, that's how they want to just work you to a pulp. That's just the United States way of thinking. Just because I told you, the United States is it's a place of money. The only thing that matters in this country is money. There's nothing else that matters. When you want to look and see something the government did or anything, everything is tied to money. That's all it's about. It's not about nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. Nothing else has any relevance. Anything that's done in this country, it's a money play. The Twin Towers, they're not, 9/11, money play. Anything they do is a money play. It's not nothing else. They don't give a damn about the people of this country. Everything's a money play to make it off the backs of the countrymen. That's how this place works. So make you some money and get the hell out of here. That's all I'm going to tell you. Lucky for all those people who got those retirements and those good pensions, they can get the hell out of here now, which you look and see a lot of them doing. I just seen another country if you spend over $250,000 and get a house that gives you citizenship, and they say Americans are flooding it. Yeah, I mean, everybody's the same sentiment. This place is just not what it is. Outside of the money, there's nothing else you can say that say, hey, this is it. Nothing else you can say outside of the money. This place destroys families. It destroys people. It definitely ripped my people apart. Most black people I know grew up without no daddies in the home, thanks to the United States and the way they set this whole thing up to split the families apart, destroyed us. So we destroyed here. It destroyed. Damn what you say between the prison system, well, government assistance, and prison and government assistance just straight divided everything up and everything in between. So it's not go bottom top truck. What's happening, bro? Still making money with no payments. When you're selling home. Exactly. And that's infinite cleaning. That's what I think I'm doing. That's 65 cents. I just don't want to pay for no truck, man. I don't care about the truck. But listen, I told y'all I would jump on that company driver shit. But the thing is, they don't want you to have no life. They don't want you to have no life. Yeah, man, go and take 2-3 days off. Man, no. I mean, it's not. How you gonna tell a man take 2-3 days off after he done been in the truck for 30 days? That's how you know they don't give a shit about us. 30 days the man done been in the truck. We want you to take 3 days off. 3 days off, you've been driving truck 30 days all over the world, but they only want to give you 3. What you need to get out of here? B, what's happening, B? Y'all, here y'all go. Hey, man, the flatbed gonna be a learning curve. No. Really? I really needed y'all to tell me that. I didn't know after driving truck 10 years, pulling boxes, I didn't know flatbed would be a learning curve. I didn't know that. I'm out here, I'm just dumb as fuck. I just don't see nothing, right? I just don't have no basic, because I drive boxes, I don't have no understanding on how nothing works, right? Are y'all serious? Come on, bro. Y'all can't be serious. The stuff you say is just, it's ludicrous. Oh, man, flatbed different. No shit. That's why I haven't done it, people. You think about it. You think I don't know that? You think I don't know if I go over the flatbed, I'm not going to be able to drag that flatbed trailer around like I dragged this box? You think I don't know that? You think I need somebody to tell me that after 10 years of moving a commercial motor vehicle? I guess y'all do, because my cousin thought after 10 years of driving, because I didn't drive a stick, I didn't know how to drive a truck. So I guess y'all mind is so closed and so fucking small, just can't get it. But I grasp all those concepts. Anybody of a meager intelligence level, drive truck just basically knows that without nobody telling them that. Do you need somebody to tell you box trailers, pneumatic trailers, fuel trailers, flatbed trailers? Do you need anybody to fucking tell you that that's a different flow? Outside of you being a commercial motor driver, outside of you being a professional driver, you don't know that? Somebody got to tell you, oh, you know, that fluid moving back and forth, that surge. And it goes, you need somebody to tell you that? That's common sense that tells you all of that. All of that is just common sense. Not rocket science, just common sense that we all should know. We drivers, so we should all know that. All that. We should all know that. Listen, I tell you, you don't have to figure it out, because what I'm about to do is get you to stop from talking. If you don't, you're supposed to have a voice in here, let's go ahead and silence the shit out of you. I don't care about you. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Your thoughts and opinions, and you come up here with your views and shit. Nobody don't give a damn. Get your ass out of here. Next. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. That thing the room out. That thing the room out. Get to stop talking. If you ain't supposed to have a voice here, I don't want to see you writing nothing on the screen. So what I do is I eliminate your hands to write. Now you just sit there and think or move to something else. Either way, I don't give a shit. Just I want the foolishness to stop. See how that works? See how poof, just all the dumbass comments just in one poof, just one push of a button. Get the stupidity out of here. I realize stupid don't never go to sleep. Never. Stupid don't take a day off. Never. Now, flatbed company, like, I knew that. I know that. That's why I ain't ran over there, because the flatbed company is just different pulling skateboards. Now, I don't want to start over, do some new shit. That's going to slow the money down, because there's a learning curve involved. Like, I know all of that, people. I know it's a learning curve involved in flatbed. I'm looking at flatbed. I've been looking at flatbed trades for all my life. And now I've been driving truck for all the years, and I got partners who drive flatbed. You think just watching and looking and being out here trucking, I don't have a fucking clue that flatbed's different. Y'all think I don't know that? I mean, some of y'all must think I'm as dumb as you are. Seriously. And do you really think there's guys out here pulling flatbed right now? I know a couple of them. You know where they got trained at? Do you know how they got trained to drive flatbed? Mr. Dumb motherfuckers. Do you know how they got trained? You want me to tell you? I know a couple guys personally been doing it for a while. You know how they got trained? YouTube. Y'all want to go and tell me about this stuff? Oh, like it's fucking rocket science. No, it's not. No, anybody of mild intelligence can grasp the concepts of tarping and chaining and strapping. Stupid. Don't act like it's some rocket science. It's not. It's not. It's something that has to be learned like anything else. Just being a driver, you know that. Without ever pulling a flatbed trailer. You know that. Just by being in the game. You know that off the rip. Nobody have to tell you that shit. 13, what's happening, Pep? Nobody got to tell you that. Yeah, that's good. Two months out, because that's where I'm at right there. 2 months out. Listen, that's the tops for me. I'm 60 days, then I'm going to need 2 or 3 weeks. Seriously. So, and really, if you only want to give me 2 weeks, let's go for 6 and 2. That's perfect. 6 and 2. I need my off time, man. I don't know about y'all, but I done spent 10 years, and most of the 10 years I stayed in this truck and didn't take off. I'm pissed off about that. I burnt all that time up in this truck on I'm gonna go next weekend. Oh, I'm gonna go this time. Put this off, putting life off. And 10 years later, here we sit. No, now I want to get the hell out of here. Now I ain't playing it. I'm not going for that because I done wasted too much time in here every day, all year. That's a waste. To me, it's a waste. Life passing by, and the only thing difference in me and the person in jail, the only difference is I'm rolling around. But life is still passing me by in this truck like it's passing in by in that cell. And you better never forget it. You stay in there 30, 60 days, you go back home, everything different. Just like jail. Just like jail. Oh, it's different than check. No, but life is passing by. As you sit in the truck by yourself for 30, 60, 90 days, life is flowing and passing by. I need to get a little taste of that. I'm sorry. While I'm still healthy, I can enjoy it. I got to enjoy my legs. I don't give a damn what no truck can come to talk. Man, stay out 30 days. No, hell no. Hell no. I got to enjoy me. I got to live my life. I'll be 48 this year, if God willing. A lot of my friends, my very first girlfriend, my first love, is dead 2 years ago. She's no longer here. No longer with us. Like, I got classmates, people I grew up with, they are no longer here. I'm not trying to spend all my time in the truck. Y'all young, that's what you want to do. That's your damn business. I'm looking to get the hell out of here. As much as I can, I'm going to work, put some whatever, and then get the hell out of here. These people, I got a trick for them. I seen how much the truck was fueled and everything. We're going to have no problems. And before I leave, they're going to tell me what's going on with my money for the next week, and I'm not going nowhere. Until I get accurate numbers, because all that stealing my money, we're not doing that shit no more. We ain't going to have no excuse when I bring that truck back. No excuse, I'm going to go ahead. They said you get 1 truck wash a month, so I can wash the truck before I bring it back for free. So wash the truck, clean the outside, make sure everything's straight when I turn in, and we clear out, and I ain't going to owe nothing. This truck got 56,000 miles on it. That flatbed company, they want me to go get a truck from 370 to 400-something thousand miles and talking about 4 years in this truck. That truck is ready to go to the shop and get it's about to be ready for the rear ends. That dev stuff about to start breaking down. All the problems are coming right there. They're at the cusp of all the problems. 350,000 miles or better, get ready for breakdowns. Because that's what's happening. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm still trying to get a hold of them people right there for the 65. Because I need to, listen, I don't need to dream about my money. I need to see my money tonight. I want to get paid today. I don't have time to wait. I'm 48. Y'all can wait for the mystery money coming down the street. I'm not waiting on nothing. I need all mine. Run that shit immediately. So, of course, the flatbed company, they call them back. They clicking quick. But I'm just not into that. I am. That's what I'm doing. I just put the other stuff up as a conversation. I just put it all up for y'all to talk. The decision is already made. I just put it all up for y'all to talk. The decision is already made. I looked at all 3 checks, and I showed you all 3 checks from all 3 different places. And the money was around the same, 2,500, 3,000. The money was around the same, except 2 people paying for trucks, and 1 person is not. But that 1 person who's not, let's not put that down either. We looking at the screen. It's 37 people in here. How many of y'all can run the miles every week? How many of y'all can deal with that? How many of y'all can run that? 700 a day. It'd be sounding good, but how many of you sitting right there? And you can keep doing it. How long you can keep doing it? Have you ever done it? Okay, so if you're not one of those guys who run like that, if you don't run like me, if your clocks don't just 24/7, then and you ain't been running that for a while, then y'all not even in this conversation. Yeah, it is a lot. We're not gonna. Yeah, it is. And anybody who drive trucks should know that ain't no easy. That ain't no easy thing to hit 4,600 and 5,000 miles a week. You know how much running that is? Have y'all thought about that? Put that in what that look like? You ever thought about what that look like? I'll tell you what it looked like. Tired. No way I could keep up 4,000-5,000 miles for 2 months straight. There's no way. My body would shut down. There's no time out to see. My body would start deteriorating. Yeah, it is a dead end road. Then again, we got to figure out something else. But right now, nah, I can't do it. Listen, honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all something honestly. Man, if I could do that, what y'all do, if I could do that, I would do it. I would be somewhere working local, going home every day. But I don't know what about that. But the thought of that is it's just, I'm telling you, it's like my body. Everything in my body is rejecting that shit. Everything in my body is rejecting. It's just that would depress the hell out of me. I'm telling you, it depressed the hell out of me. I moved all around this country. I tried to find states. It's just it's all bringing me down. Honestly, before I left and was going to DR, or I started doing that shit, I was just sitting in the truck waiting to one day not wake up with nothing else. Just sitting in the truck, keep driving until one day I just don't wake up. I had nothing that I was looking forward to. Nothing. There was nothing to look forward to. Getting off, working, no silver lining, nothing. You know what that looks like? No. 4,000 miles a week now for 2 months, and I wouldn't suggest it. No time for nothing but driving, and it's all next day drops. Yeah, you running your ass off. $30 for a house. And I hope you get that shit. 30 per hour with the pension. And see, you had a good and listen, you had a great age to go ahead and get on in there and get your shit straight. Honestly, if I could go back to tell you the truth, I would go back to the warehouse. If I went back to that warehouse, I would have stayed there. I was in that warehouse in my 20s. I would be retired right now and getting $2,500 a month until I die. If I would have stayed there with the Teamsters. So if you can get anything like that, I would get in there and stay, because I honestly, I thought I'd have been dead way years ago. I never expected to be alive, to be 40, I'm 47 right now. I just didn't even see that in my future, nowhere near it. So I didn't think about it, didn't plan for it or nothing. And now here I am, 47, and like, oh shit, I'm still ticking. So I don't want you to be thinking, if some of y'all out there thinking I may not make it, shit, live like you gonna make it. Because last thing you want to do is be in that spot and be like, you know what, I'm almost 50 years old. I got no retirement. That's just locking in to just work till you die. Yeah, it's like locking in to just, you got to keep hustling. There's no turn off. There's no stop. There's no breaks. It's just keep going. That's the best you can do, is just keep going. That's a scary place. Yeah, it's a scary place to be. I'm 20. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing, though. I'm 47, man. I'm 47, and I'm different, in a different bracket than y'all. You feel me? And I just, my heart just is not in that. I looked at Arizona. I was gonna try to live out there. I looked at California. I was looking at California, Arizona, Texas when I worked out there. I just wasn't feeling that. When I was on the East Coast, everybody go to Atlanta. I just want to any state right now. I mean, I could have a great job, weekends off. That depresses me. Locked in, working 50 weeks out the year. That's just my energy is just that's I can't do it. I can't. I've done it for so many years, worked and worked all week and all year, and I can't. I can't. It will bring my spirit down too much. I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't. I rather I stay out here because those little breaks of freedom, uh, they keep me going. They give me something to look forward to. There's nothing to look forward to. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing I was looking forward to in this truck every day was when I see God. When my ride to Jesus' house. I was just waking up every day looking for the ride to Jesus' house. Last year when I went to the Dominican Republic, it gave me something to look forward to. And I don't know, when I went over there, in my going and coming, sometimes I ran across a couple guys my age, and we just like on the same type track with certain things. So I don't know. It's just me where I'm at today. It's where I'm at today. I can't do it. When trucking slowed down, made me want to stand in front of the store again. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about listen. One time I was thinking about I was thinking about some things too, but I'm like, man, I feel like I told God if I passed my CDL 10 years ago, I failed the test like 2 times. I was like, man, just give my CDL. I won't sell drugs again, and I passed the CDL that time. So I feel like if I even thought about that route, that God would punish me. So I just don't even look that way. I'm like, let's keep looking this way. But I did have a thought. I was like, I'll buckle down the rest of the year. And I got some things I be having ideas in my head and stuff like that. And a couple things that I thought and a couple things that I was on, I see that those things became real popular. And I was on them before other people was. But I see those things became real popular and people made a lot of money off those things. So I see that, I be having good ideas about certain shit. So right now what I'm doing is like consulting. Helping people build, their channels and stuff like that. So I do a little bit of that, and I got some other things I'm really not gonna talk about and get into because people start hearing your ideas. And like I said, a lot of my things that I was doing and working with, I see that those things became lucrative, and people made money. So, in that sense, I always when I came into trucking, I came different. I came different than what they was doing, and I'm always go come different. Like a guy said it, and it was just what I was trying to do. He said, "Thank you for showing me your look at DR because it was just something different." And every time I go over there, I'm just gonna show. I plan to show different things than what everybody else been showing you. It's pointless to go into. You see what everybody's showing, the creep cam and stuff. What that's done to Dominican Republic now, right? Oh, do y'all know? Oh yeah. Airbnbs have been taken out of Sosúa. People cancel people reservations and Puerto Plata. Yeah, you know what that's about, right? Everybody running down there creep camming. So they killed that whole spot. Killed it. That's over with. So you think about catching your flight DR, you going down to Sosúa and you're walking up Pedro Casante? Over. Done. Done. See, that's all the guys who ran over there to trick. I was going over there just looking at like I be over there like on some different type of time. So like I and my boy Savannah went over there with me this time, and he got on the time I was on for a little bit. We just chilled with one chick and just hung out, and it was not no pay for play type thing. It was just some chicks we was chilling with, not paying them for coochie, just chilling with them. Cause I guess though every time I go down there, I'll come across a female, be cute with her, and like we get to kick it. Like I got this chick I'm talking to right now. I don't go see her when I go down there. This other little chick, I'm like, I be talking to females to be on some other shit like. If it's pay talk, I really don't want to deal with that. But we talking about like something serious, like I want to deal with that. I want to, like I go over there. When I go over there, I'm about to go out. A friend of mine, we about to go out to eat, about to go hang out. Like I'm going to just do shit like that. Like I said before like going over there, I ain't had nothing. I'm still going because I'm not going to the whole blade. But I'm gonna tell you something honestly. Working a local job somewhere that would depress and kill my spirit. That would kill my spirit. I mean, bro, that's crazy. Made that deal with God. Yeah, bro, we made, so you already know Infinite. You know we can't violate that. We hit, we hit, bro. Like, what we gonna do? We'll have no recourse. Here's the thing, bro. We'll have no recourse. Say we do that, then we get hit. We can't say, oh, God, help me. You can't bark up that tree. No, I can't do it, bro. That's why I can't do it. Like, no, I like, you know what? And then my partner, we was in the Fed together. I did 7 in the Fed. He did 17. And my partner, he like, bro, listen, he did 17. And sometimes when I be down, like, he's so positive. He like, bro, look what we made it through. He said, look what we made. We was at USP Beaumont, bloody Beaumont. He's like, man, look at all this stuff we made it through, bro. We made it through that. It just really, man, we made it through that, bro. We can make it through anything. And he just always pumped me back up. His first time in jail, feds took him for 17 years. His first time being incarcerated, feds took him for 17. And like, I only did 7. This man did 10 more years than me, but his outlook is positive. And he older than me, like 50-something years old. You know, like, and the stuff he deal with from where he was the man. Brick boy. But like the stuff he having to deal with now and him to take it and handle it with humble pride, man, it's just, I have no choice but to be like, okay, I'm good. Because my man did way more than me, and he's still out here trying to do his thing, and he still got his head up. Like, so at the end of the day, that's why I always try to be positive, because negative, you get nothing out of negative but negative. Always trying to see the sunshine in every situation. You know? That'll keep you here, man. If you look at the negative in every situation, that's gonna get you to committing suicide and stuff like that, and depression and all that. That's where that come from. You got to try to see. You got to see the positive in a piece of shit. Literally. You have to, for yourself, you have to see the positive in a piece of shit. Literally. Because if you only see, yeah, exactly. And that's only any Fed boy know. Beaumont was something else. I was in Beaumont. I opened up USP Canaan. I was in Colorado. Like, I remember a dude, like one of my ex-girlfriend, her brother, he was trying to talk about what I was doing, but I was in penitentiary, and he never came in the penitentiary. Fellas, let me tell you something. If you, our kids hard to explain, but the USP, if I'm in the USP, certain rules of engagement in real USPs, as anybody who been in them, there are certain rules of engagement. Like bloody Beaumont, if you come in there, and you told on somebody, and they in there, and somebody know, and you don't have the paperwork, when you get to Beaumont, they tell you, hey, your people over there. Ain't nobody talking to you. Hey, your people over there from your state. When they see your numbers, they know what state you're from. Everybody knows, so everybody looking to see who that is. When you walk down this long. In Beaumont, you walk down this long thing, right, bro? And it's cages, the rec yard on each side. And you walk down there, walk over to the dorms. Now, listen, man, they tell you before you go in there, listen, if you told on somebody, you better tell us now, because we're not going to be able to get to you. The police tell you that when you walk in. Now, listen, if you told on somebody, you better tell us now, because we're not going to be able to get over there. Beaumont, one thing about Beaumont, I was at Beaumont in Christmas, and we was outside with shorts on. But when I was at Beaumont, it's the penitentiary, the new penitentiary, they a wall, but it's a hill I can see in the back of the jail, and every now and then I see a car or something on the hill, or a vehicle, and I'm like, damn, I wish I was on that road back there. I was like, man, I wish I was on that road. You know, hey, listen, bro, I wish I was on that road. The Fed plays so many psychological games. But we can make it through that. If we can make it through the USP, we can make it out here, bro. We can make it, man. We can make it. I was afraid of the recoil from God. It's been tough as times, and I keep my promise to God, even though I knew I flipped that work easy, but so much changed in these. Yes, bro. Yeah, bro. It just ain't like when we was touching. It ain't like with Chuck. Like, I'm over in DR I'm talking to one dude. He kicking dude like, yeah, I just be in New York. Like, yeah, I just fuck around New York too. Yeah, Manhattan. Yeah, Manhattan. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Now, back in the day, the old PH, hey, well, your people's over there. I'm trying to run, you know what I'm saying? School, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go ahead and get connected. What? I wouldn't have been going on DR looking for ass. I'm going to DR looking for the Plizzag. Okay, back in the day, P. I'm going to get really connected. I was going to New York. I'm up. But now, different day, different time. Me and Infinity Cleaning, we done made that promise. So, brother, I'm telling you, it's been rough. It's been rough. Even listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I can't, man. I want to say 24. Or I think it's 23. I don't know. It was a midlife crisis. I don't know what you want to call it. I guess I came home. I went to the Fed at 29. I came home almost 40. So my 30s, I spent my 30s in the penitentiary. Chicago very almost had them, bro. I spent my 30s in the penitentiary. And going in at 29 and coming out almost 40. I let those the first 5 or 6 years just flew by when I was out. But then it just like everything got tough. And I mean, everything got real tough. For real, was everything went up. I went up. I went up. I went up. I went up. Was doing good. Everything was doing good. Was going up, 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 up. Then when it started to deteriorate, when things started going bad, like that thing happened with me and Keisha. Now money for my truck got hit, and just that happened, and then just like all that shit threw me into a depression. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, and it was crazy because I'm gonna tell you something. My daughters had turned on me. Keisha gone with my son. And then the girl who I thought I was gonna be with forever, she took off on me. Everything had crumbled. And then Keisha, well, before she took off, she called the police on me. But right before it started, and they caught me on my 4-wheeler in Virginia. And I wouldn't bow down to her and kiss the ass like the police in Virginia. Police stop you. They was, yes sir, boss. I just didn't know, sir, boss. And I get tired of having to, you know, be humble. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm 6'3". And one thing about white folk growing up in the South, they don't like a black man to be strong and have some force with him. They don't like that. So if there's not no humble pie in your voice, they got a problem with that. And I didn't feel like throwing humble pie in my voice because I got sick of every time I get pulled over. On my shit that I paid for, you think that I done stole it. Oh, this is some good white people shit. This ain't yours. I get tired of that shit. I get tired of that. If it was Tommy on this shit, he won't get pulled over because my black ass on it. Oh, this belongs to white folk. This can't be yours. I just got tired of that and I didn't want to eat that humble pie. So I was pissed off. And I got 12 points on my license. So my dick was in the dirt as far as trucking. I couldn't get no job. Nobody would hire me. I was scrapped. So that put 3 years I'm in the dirt. 3 years I'm in the dirt. Son gone, daughters, well, you know, you was in jail and you didn't devote enough time and you spent a lot of time in jail and da-da-da-da-da. And our friends' daddies, I don't care about your friends' daddies. And I'm not them. I come from a different place and I've been through different shit. My life was fucked up. Yeah, psychological and mental abuse at the all-time high. So, I'm sorry I'm not like your friend's daddy, but I'm not them. I'm not. And I can't be sorry for being me. I can't. I can't. I can't. So everything in my life, it crumbled. At the time, I felt, listen, I'm going to tell you some real shit. It may be somebody who need to hear this. But like, I got so depressed, bro. I think it was 2024. I contemplated ending my shit. I contemplated it. I was in so much pain. I was like, I just don't want to wake up and feel this shit no more. It was like when I wake up, it was just like, I felt better waking up in the penitentiary. And that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. But listen, man, here's the crazy thing. I spent a lot of time in prison getting in trouble and being in a special housing unit. Special housing unit, locked in a cell by myself, 24 hours a day. I get a 23-1. 23-1 is what they call it. 23-1, but really it's 23-5. Shit, because Monday through Friday you get 1 hour rec unless somebody do some bullshit. On the weekend you don't get to go out for rec. Okay? So I spent a lot of time in special housing unit in segregation because of the stuff I was doing. So I spent a lot of time in SEG. Now SEG was driving some people crazy. Some people would go in SEG. D, what's happening, pimp? Some people would go in SEG, bruh, and it would just drive them insane. But me, I thrived in segregation. I read. I honed in on myself. I worked out. When I came home from the feds, I was yoked. I just focused on working out and reading. Because I made a promise to myself, I'm like not going to let my mind deteriorate. Like 7 years, I got to sit in the box. I'm going to educate myself the best I can to try to move forward in a progressive way as much as I can. That, you know, segregation in jail, don't bother me. Jail, moving from jail to jail and shit, you know, it's an adjustment. You know, the streets, selling drugs, doing all that shit, all that stuff was normal, commonplaces and shit. It's like everyday routines. But I'm going to tell you something. Life on life's terms, being a father, being a husband, boyfriend, being the son, being a friend, all that, just trying to be the regular shit, that shit was tough. And it still is to this day. It still is to this day. Still shit I struggle with, just trying to be, I guess what a term, what everybody was saying, just trying to be a square. And then I did some things that I thought the squares were going to do. That's how Keisha got my money. I did something that I thought the square would do that I was supposed to be doing. I said, man, I should let my broad be in on my money. Biggest mistake I ever made. You never let a woman know how much money you're making and folding. That's none of her fucking business. None of her business. The bills paid. That's all she need to know. Seriously. That's all the fuck she need to know. The bills is paid. I remember you called me. Infinite Cleaning. Who is you? Because that ain't your damn name, nigga. Because I don't know Infinite Cleaning. You like a new person. Yeah, man. You know what's crazy? I hate this. Like, me and my daughter don't talk. And I haven't talked to them in 2 years, man. I sent them a text last year. Tried to reach out. The youngest one, she was just she's bitter. She feel like I love her sister more than her, and she really bitter about me going to prison. She's more bitter than my oldest daughter. She's really tight about that. She was like, I left her, and my son's starting to get irritated with the shit. You know, just recently, like, but I'm having to learn, man. You know, just these last couple of years. Like I told you, I got depressed, and I contemplated just ending this shit. It was just too much. My daughters, my son, everything was just trucking. My license was screwed up. I couldn't make no money, really. I was fucked up. And I woke up every day depressed as hell. I'm like, and what was killing me was like, man, I felt better in prison. And to say that out loud was crazy. And another thing, I was totally alone. Kids was gone. Girl was gone. Everybody was gone. And I was sitting in the house by myself. Now, I done did so much prison time young. I did 3 years in the state. I did juvie time, went to juvenile hall. I did all this prison time. I spent plenty of time in segregation over my time being incarcerated. Never would I bug out, none of that. Being locked in the cell by myself, I just honed in on me and just got sharper. But being alone in that apartment in Myrtle Beach, no kids, no nothing, nobody, oh, it about killed me. It about killed me. Like some people go crazy and say, that apartment by myself, I've been alone in jail, and I just got used to that, and I could do that. I could do solitary. I could do segregation for 6 months at a time. I did it. I'm under investigation, 90 days in the hole. I did it. But to be out here in these streets and to be alone on the streets, that was so foreign to me, and I didn't realize how it did something to me. It did something to me. I'm like, whoa, I done been alone in jail. No order, what's happening, bruh? Okay, DW. I'm like, bruh. That was something different. And I did not like how that feel. Being alone on the streets, I'm like, I can be alone in jail. But being alone on the streets, oh, it hit different. For me, it hit different. And it was breaking me. It was breaking me every day. So what I did, I called my nephew, and I gave my nephew my fire. Because I'm gonna tell you, it got deep because I wanted to blame somebody. And at the time, the only person that I thought that I could blame and get a hold to was my ex. So I spent 3 days outside the house right before she was about to go to work with my firearm fully loaded. In my mind saying, I'm gonna go ahead and take her out, because if I take her out, that'll make me feel better and everything will feel a little better. I did that 3 days. One day, the last day, I followed her. I was gonna get her. My mom, it was like something inside me was like, bro, what are you doing? This what you want to do? This where you want to go. That ain't gonna make it better. But if you want to crash out, if that's what you think. So I went home that day, and I told myself, I said, bro, you at a point in your life right now where you could do one or two things. Yeah, the mind's a powerful thing, bro. Yeah, no auto. Hell yeah. All back in the saddle. Headed to Utah, 500 miles out from Utah. Um, I went home and I told myself, I said, you at a pivotal point in your life right now, bro. You can do one or two things. You can crash out, get locked up, get killed. You can go out, do that however you want to do it. You hurt right now. You're going through it. You want somebody to blame. You're feeling sorry for yourself. You're looking for a way out. You want to crash out? Crash out. Go ahead. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Ain't nobody here to say nothing. Ain't nobody do nothing about it. Do you? I said you gonna do one or two things. Either go crash out, or you go decide to stand up and fight. Not for your kids, not for no bitch, not for your family, but for yourself. You're the only person here. So I can either crash out or stand up and fight for myself because I believe that I'm worth it. And I chose to stand up and fight for myself. I called my nephew, I gave him my fire. Because I didn't even trust myself with my fire no more. I sat outside that girl's house and my mom was going all crazy. I said, hey man, come get this from me. I need you to come get it. I never even got it back from him, told him to keep it. I never even got it back. I told him to keep it. I just didn't want it. I didn't need it. I didn't need it no more. And I'm gonna tell you something. That I decided to stand up and fight, but that didn't change the slump I was in. Along with that decision to stand up and fight, I was in so much pain every day waking up, and it just was not going away. I had never in my life just woke up every day. I've been in prison and everything, but this feeling inside, I was just so down. Prison was an elevation to the way I felt, and that was crazy. To wake up and be free and be like, damn, I felt better in prison. I've had days better in prison than I'm feeling right now. And trying to figure that out. I'm gonna tell you, honestly, for me, the only way I got out of that is I did two things. I made that decision to stand up and fight for myself because I was worth it, and I said I had to do it for me. So it's all about loving yourself. And I found out that my love, I want to love everybody. I want to try to love my kids. I want to try to love my girl. I want to try to love my people. But the person that I needed to love was myself, and that's the person who I didn't think was worthy of nothing. I didn't think I was worthy. I did everything for everybody else. I want to make sure everybody else is good. It don't matter about me. I'm all right. So I was focused on everybody else until everybody else was taken away, and I had to either focus on me or kill me. That was it. Either I'm going to focus on trying to get me right, or I'm going to crash out and forget about it. I made that decision to stand up and fight for myself. Along with that, the only thing that brought me through is continuous prayer, which I still do to this day. I set a reminder in case, because I'm not good to remind me to pray every day, because that keeps me together. That keeps me together. I'm just being honest. I'm telling you, honest, real as I can be, and that keeps me together. When I notice myself straying or getting sideways, I'll do that. And I'll tell you something else too. I started noticing with my girl in DR that she just got to a way where she just but I started thinking back. I was like, man, this girl was so sweet. But then I was thinking back, and I had to just stop for a minute, and I just thought about Keisha. And I thought about Keisha and how Keisha used to be. And I thought about Gwen and how Gwen used to be. And I was talking to Keisha. And I said, Keisha is crazy, but I'm going to tell you right now, I apologize. Because I realized that monster that you turned into, I created it. I created it. I did that to you. I did that to you. And she knew it. She already told me that, but I would never acknowledge her. But when I seen it, I realized I did that to you, and I apologize. But once again, we have to track back. The way I came up, grew up, man, I say I dealt with it, I guess, as best as I can. I told her I apologized to her, but I really, to be honest, I'm going to tell you honestly, I do not, I want to say I fully forgive my mother for everything, but I don't think that's the truth. Honestly, it's a lot of things with me and her that is just unsettled. It's just always gonna be a pain. You know, I'm the only one of my mother's children who's always worked, but yet I'm the one that she just, I do nothing right. Nothing. It's never, it's just never good enough. And all my life, I've just been wanting that woman to uh, tell me I did good. One time. Tell me I did the right move. Tell me you're proud of me. Tell me you love me. I just wanted something. Something. Chasing that shit. Wanted something. I realized that my relationship with her affected my relationship with women. And it was a lot of the psychological, a lot of the mental abuse she used to do to me, I was doing that to women. I did that to Keisha. I did that to the girl in DR. I realized that was me. And working at like the girl, my girl in DR, I like she was like Keisha, like every time to I was like, listen, the same thing with Keisha. When I realized, and more as I started to learn about myself and about just being a grown man and just like things that we aren't taught that we should be taught, like women are always go get upset and they go always be all over the place. But as a man, you're just never supposed to get into that with them. You're supposed to be able to bring them down from that. And I know that from personal experience. What's up, Mila, baby? I realized that. And so with Keisha, Keisha, because she used to me always coming with some shit. So she, and so then I got to the point with Keisha, I'm like, Keisha, I'm not gonna argue with you. You can call me with whatever name you want to get off your chest. You can say whatever you want to say, but when you get through, I'm gonna be right here. I'm not arguing with you ever again. And once I got her to get that understanding and understand where I was at with her, me and Keisha have no more problems. Keisha don't talk to me with that aggression no more. She don't address me like that. She don't address me like that no more. Over here, oh my daughter. Oh my goodness. How you doing? You all right, Mila? Is she all right? So, I had to realize with my girl in DR, I did it the same way. I didn't even tell y'all, man. I'm just gonna tell you one thing. It's a horrible thing I did, but I'm just gonna tell you. Yeah, Kitty Wee was always giving you good. She was. That was my dog. That was my dog. And the other day, a couple of videos popped up with me and Keisha, and it was like, I may click on that for 1 second, but I can't watch them videos. I can't watch that stuff. I can't watch a video with my son. I seen a video, and they always coming up to me. I'll share them out to y'all, but I just don't watch them. I may look at the title. I may read. I'll reload old comments and clear that stuff out, but I don't watch that stuff. I just can't. I really can't. And so I have to remember Keisha moving forward, and I have to remember that right there in that moment. He cool right now. They say it'll be more painful next week, but hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, that's X-ray. Yeah. Oh, you right, girl. You still up this time of night? Okay. So I just had to realize that. So. I'm not answering that. Damn it, I just seen that text that you know I'm up. She crossed the planet, so they about to be waking up over there, some shit. I don't know. But we ain't up. Yeah, new day is a new day. So, now, but I know what happened in that moment with Keisha, so moving forward, you know, you would think we'd have it under control, but still another thing, you know, I got to go through issues I had with Miss Franklin. One thing that beat me up was me and another brother talked about it. Another thing is I realized that I had some insecurities, and sometimes if insecurities, you you can push people away with your insecurity, and if you don't see it, it's gonna cause you problems. And I had to deal with that. A lot of self work. I had my ex girlfriend is a therapist. My last girlfriend in America, she's a therapist. She helped. She went from like girlfriend to doctor type. I wish I could still call her sometime because she just was the best with stuff like that. I don't want to talk, man. Stop texting me. A bit like I was just being nice. Yeah, good night. I don't want to talk. So just moving forward. Listen to that Marvin Sapp, the song "Stronger, Wiser Than." Yeah, I'm trying to be the best version of myself. Best version of myself. You know, you got to get there in order for you to get your blessings how you need to. So every day is a progression to be the best version of self. So as I learn, you know, a lot of things I just said we weren't taught, bro. Like nobody told me, hey man, as a man, you ain't supposed to be arguing and going back and forth with no woman. You just not. It's not. Women get upset. You're supposed to be able to calm that down as a man. But nobody, you know, we're in a place where, you know, dads aren't there. You know, men aren't there. Nobody's there telling nobody nothing. So you got to just figure it out, just move bumping through life, making mistakes, getting things right, mistakes, errors. That's how you get to the point where you're at. I just be trying to tell y'all things as I learn them, so it'll help you out so you take some of the bumps out your path in life. You know, if you know about these things, and you think about that, like, just think about that moving on. If you ever had an argument with a woman, just think about that, right now, from this point on, I want you to know, if you're arguing with a woman, man, arguing is for bitches, okay? So if you arguing and going back and forth with her, you are now a bitch. And seriously, like honestly, bro, men don't do that. So like, hey baby, come on, calm that down. We ain't gonna do all that. We'll talk about this shit later, but that right there, we're not gonna do. If you ain't able to be that, then it's we still need some growth. Cause that's where you're supposed to be at. When they going crazy, like right now, Keita, I'm like, Keisha, calm down. And Keisha, we don't have no problems now. My girl DR, I had to go back in my head and do that. And now, like, she was, and I'm like, hey, da da da. And now, I'm getting her to calm back down. But if I wasn't constantly trying to work on myself on a continuous basis every day, I would still be back in a place where it's everybody else's fault and it's not mine. I would still be in a place of not accepting responsibility for my own actions and trying to make changes in the areas of my way. So you need to know this too. This is something that everybody needs to know. When a relationship fails in your life, you may be like, okay, well that was her or that was him. No, it was both of y'all. Because when a relationship fails or when it goes right, it's two people. When it goes right, it's two people. When it goes wrong, it's two people. Know it. So just know you're a part of the blame too. Don't always think that you're all right and somebody else all together. And some women wasn't taught to keep their mouth shut. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. But see, once again, as a man, once we see she get down like that, we supposed to eliminate her. Because here's the thing though, bro. As a man, you have a great deal of responsibility, and nobody has this conversation with. They don't have this. Nobody has this conversation with. As a man, you have a great deal of responsibility, not just to yourself, but to the world. Yes, listen. Men, we repopulate the planet. We decide where to set these seeds down. We decide where to put these seeds with these women. We do all that. We have control over all that. So with all that control, needs to be a lot of wisdom. You can't just be moving willy-nilly. The world is dependent on you. So it's not just about you. It's that deep. Now, when you look at it that deep, you think for you just sticking your dick out here, popping babies all over the place. But nobody told us, so it's like sex wasn't made up to be serious how it should be. A relationship is either going to be Complimenting or toxic as fuck. I'd rather be by myself than be in the latter. Yeah. But here's the thing, though. So many people, in America, I just speak about us Americans. We all need therapy. Seriously, we all need therapy. We all need therapy. That's just the bottom line here. We all need therapy. We all need therapy. They need to have classes on. They need to have classes on just being an adult. Seriously, like we just all need therapy, man. That's why a lot of stuff don't go right because everybody hasn't had therapy. I deal with some women that will not shut up no matter what you say. And I deal with some women who will not argue with a man no matter what's going on. They just not go say certain stuff. So you got to weed that shit out. Once again, you have responsibility to yourself and to the rest of the world. So you need to be able to weed that shit out. Just like you need to be able to calm her down when she's all beside herself. You need to be able to weed out what woman you should have and what woman you should not touch. That's all comes with being a man. It's a great deal of responsibility. See, we're not looking at it like that. When we start looking at it like that, we're going to make better decisions because we have a great deal of responsibility. If we look at it like that, we'll have less kids out of wedlock. But you hold it together, man. Women are reciprocators. Women are reciprocators. That's never going to change. That's what they are. That's what they will always be. They're reciprocators. What you pour into your woman, you will get out of her. It's your job to find the right woman. But a real woman, a good woman, what you pour into her, you will get out of her. If you pour honey into her, you get honey out. If you pour shit, you'll get shit. Remember that. She's not in control of shit. You are. You set the tone for everything. The relationship, how everything going, you set the tone as a man. Remember that. You have responsibility to yourself. We all do. Not just ourselves, but to the rest of the world. So you got to have some pause. When they can't be down, God will do it. Yeah, when they can't be calmed down, it's like, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to talk to you then. If you're not going to settle yourself down, there's not no conversation we going to have. I had Keisha to get her back in place. I was talking to Keisha one time before when I was trying to get it together. I'm like, Keisha, you need to relax when you talk to me. Well, I ain't going to relax. I need to relax and stop cursing, Keisha. Stop cursing at me. Oh, I'm doing what I want to do. Clicker. We have to set boundaries. I don't care what it was before. This is what it is today. We're not doing that shit. I don't give a damn what we did yesterday or last week. That shit don't matter. Today is a new day and we're not doing it. So roll with the program or roll out, or I got to roll out. And that's just simple as that. When they can't. Yeah, it's just simple as that. So as a man, that's your choice, man. You got the ultimate, you head over all that shit. You over all that shit. So we have to make better choices as men. So it's on us. Can't really blame them because for the most part, like I said, if she's a good woman, she gonna move exactly how I tell you she gonna move. She reciprocated. There's nothing she can do but do that. And that's a fact. If she a piece of shit, well, you know how that go. She gonna move how pieces of shit move. But that all comes, once again, being a man, you have to know what you're dealing with. What do you have at the house? Do you know? If you don't know, you're not paying attention. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said the second most important decision in a man's life after making the decision to follow God is the woman he chooses to have in his life. She will either inspire you to greatness or confine you to complacency. That's deep, bro. That's deep. This the woman. That's deep. I don't think y'all ready. But just remember that, man. These are all important things. Honestly. Things you need to remember and think about as you move forward. But I know some of y'all like, yeah, man, a great company job, making decent salary, a pension, and all that. That looks great. Some of y'all are at an age where that's great. But for me, in my age bracket, a little too old. I'm not looking at 20 years of working 50 weeks. You know, I'm not looking at that like that. I'm not looking at it nowhere near like that. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not. So, I'm not looking at that like that. Oh shit. When they can't. Oh, I thought you was coming. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second here. it's still Gucci. I done ran 20 hours off the 70 already. Damn. I done ran 20 hours off the 70 already, y'all. And just got off the plane Friday. Right back in the saddle. Right back to the business. What's happening though, man? Oh, bro, you good? Yeah. We all got. I can't remember. Bro. When they can. Hell yeah. Man. I'm just learning all this shit later. As I just go through stuff. As, you know, life experience. Life is the best teacher. It is. Listen, I talked to y'all about this a while ago. I think maybe it was what, 2 years ago I brought it to y'all. I don't know if y'all remember. And I was trying to tell you I was gonna go take the Bufu. Listen, the Bufu at the time when I told you I was gonna take it, I think it was like $700. It's almost $3,000 right now. Remember I told you about Mike Tyson? He did the toad. Well, it's a Charmin in Atlanta, and they about to have a friend of mine. I was telling her about the Bufu and told her I was gonna take it. You know, and because I've seen people, Mike Tyson. I know Mike Tyson. I've seen Mike Tyson. I looked at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is like different. You know, he's different. And I seen other people who took the Bufu, and they talk about their experience with that, and coming out the other side, how they felt. So I'm like, this is something I think I might want to do. So there's supposed to be one coming up, I think September, y'all, but it's almost $3,000. So and it's like a 3-day event. So I'm gonna have to be in this place, like we're gonna be like in some Airbnb in Atlanta for like 3 days. Cause after you take it, it's just so much. If you look it up, if you're interested, the Bufu is like, it's all right. They say 2 times in life, your pineal gland secretes this shit, right? And it secretes it when you're born and when you die. And so what this is, they call this the God molecule. And it actually is like, it's like getting a shot of that while you're alive. Well, because you get what, it's like your pineal gland on your neck secretes it one time when you're born and one time when you die. So the toad is like a shot in between. They call it the God molecule because like some people, man, come out the other side of their experience. Y'all know me and know me for years. So when I come out the other side, everybody come out the other side different. They come out different, like different. They be on it. But my friend who I was telling I was gonna do it, she got interested and she done took it like 4 times. So yeah, bruh. You know how we do shit. How we drivers. So I think I'm gonna take it. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it for a while. When Mike Tyson explained, you know, about it, and then I started looking into it. But like the reason why it's so expensive because this toad is in Amazon. You know, they got some people doing the other one, but like I wanted the toad. The toad was the real experience. Man, like I'm telling you, like, I'm just gonna tell you one person. I know y'all may think it's crazy. I don't care, but just look it up. It's called Bufu. Look it up. It's called Bufu. But I seen this lady, and she what I like, people come out the other side, and it's like they don't have a fear of death anymore. And some of the stories I heard when people come out the other side, the things they seen while, you know, they was on the toad, and things that were revealed to them. It's just, I'm so intrigued. I want to do it. I want to do it, but like I said, it's almost $3,000 to do right now. I think she told me it was $2,700, and she was like, "Is your life worth it?" I'm like, "Yeah." And my friend, I was telling her about it, and she's like, "You have to do this." She's like, "You the one who told me," and I, and I know she's changed. Like she's changed. She has changed a lot. Like I like knowing her. I'm like, wow, I can see the change. I can see the change in her. So I'm like I see the change in Mike Tyson. I see the change in her. I can see it. I can see it. And I'm like, man, I want to do it. She was like, you need to do this. So I really want to like see if I could like bring my phones and I'll be able to go live with y'all. I think I'll be able to go live. Well, not live per se, but I'll be able to. Maybe when I get in my room, I'll be able to go live and talk to y'all. But like through the experience, because people have to be there with you, holding you and shit. Because some people be screaming and crying and all type of shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Just look it up though, man. I'm gonna take this shit. I think it's what I think it's. I think it right now. I think it's time for. I think it would be perfect for me right now. I think it'd be time. So I'm gonna do this shit. I give. I talked. Well, a friend of my friend, she had one of her students do it, and her student, she had went and started doing it on the day her father died. Her father died, I think, the day before or something like that. So she went in her experience, and she seen her father and her grandfather, and they was like talking to her, like, and then like stuff that be revealed, and she was like. Her grandparents told me, yeah, we know you're Charmin, and said his whole family and everything. And she repeated stuff, and Charmin like, yeah, that's my family. The stuff that people say they see in this moment is crazy. Like this one chick, she was like, she seen family members. They say you see family that's not here no more, that's passed away. I want to see if I'm gonna see my great grandmother, if my father go come to me, if my granddaddy go come to me. I want to see who's gonna come to me. You want to be honest? Now it's just like it's like Mike Tyson, the first person I heard talk about it. And if you just look at Mike, he's so different, man. He's just so elevated. It's just like Mike is just like I'm like, damn, Mike. Mike, the only person in history who's done the Toad 10 times. Mike is the only person who's done the Toad 10 times. I'm gonna go do it one time. Going to Atlanta, it's like 3 days. You got to be isolated for 3 days. But so many people come out the other side, and it's like everything is unlocked. Like this one chick, what she told me, what this one chick I seen, she shared her experience, and she was like, a grandmother or mother, somebody came, and it was like, she's like, oh, I want to be with y'all. Just like, relax, just chill, it's okay. It's not your time yet, But everything, it was like, why y'all doing? Like, everything is good. We're good. You're good. And she was like, they made it. She was like, you don't have to worry about it. Everybody I see who went through this experience, there's no fear of death anymore. There's no fear of passing away. There's just it's completely obliterated. What they seen and felt in this experience took that away. I'll tell you, they call this shit the God molecule, bro. Like, she was like, listen, she's like, I'm telling you. I want to tell y'all when I go in the experience, I want to be able to talk to y'all and tell you, but you're not gonna believe what I'm telling you. That's the thing, because like just not knowing on the outside, you're not gonna believe this stuff. You're not gonna believe it. But I'm gonna share my firsthand experience. In Nebraska. You in Nebraska? I'm in the. Well, listen. I just came out. We going the other way, so I must have passed you today, Jet. Cause I'm a little bit past Cheyenne. I had to pass you. DMT. That's it. There you go. That's it, Quad. But I'm doing the real one. It was the Toad. You did it 2 times? No, I'm doing the Toad though. I'm gonna do the Toad. The Toad, the real one. Which side was? No backwoods, no data. Whatever you do, don't buy no flip-flops and do it around them. Have your passport. No. I'm taking it here. I'm gonna do it in Atlanta. The Charmin in Atlanta. You gonna come do that? You do it in Atlanta. The last one they did in Atlanta. They do it in Atlanta, but I think it's like $2,700. I'm not going down to the Amazon. A lot of people go down to the Amazon. I'm not going down to Amazon. He get the Toad in. It's expensive though, but you actually get the Toad. I want the Toad experience, man. Not that the fake DMT stuff they got. They done made it up. No, I want the real shit, the Toad. Well, Quad, did you get anything out of that? But I tried that DMT pen somebody had. I'm like, this ain't it. This not it. I know it's not it. Not. I've seen too many people. The experience they shared was like no other. Well, it was like no other. So I'm like, man, I got to. And then my friend, I know she took the Bufu, and she's just so different. That's a good thing, but she's not the same person she was. She's just not. She did it 4 times. She's just not the same person. But she said the first time she came out of there, bitch, I just passed Cheyenne. Oh, you just passed Cheyenne? What you going? Westbound or eastbound? Cause I'm on it's truck parking. It's a gang of us up here. That's where I pulled to after a little bit after Cheyenne. What mile marker I'm on? I don't know, but I'm like a little bit after Cheyenne. Let me tell you where the hell I'm at. Exactly. I-80 service road, see? It's showing empty right there. I don't know what this is called right here. I'm trying to see if I see Cheyenne. Oh, see Cheyenne, I'm not that far past Cheyenne. And some truck parking. We in right here. Cheyenne, like right there. Hold on. Cheyenne is like, and see, I told you I'm a little bit past Cheyenne. It's westbound. A number of mountains up here too, boy. Number of mountains. It's a service area. Well, them cameras is crazy, right? Truck service area after Cheyenne. We up in here. This shit packed though. I mean packed. Look how empty it is right now. See how empty it is? Now watch this shit. Look out here. Shit all parked across here. There's not a space in the building. You see, I'm turned sideways. We deep out here. Deep as hell. You westbound? Okay, I'm westbound too. I'm westbound too, but I stopped at this service area. You passed me. Where you say you at? You in it definitely make you feel like you in another world while you on it. Yeah, quad. Environment you take them makes a huge difference on your experience. Okay, bro. Okay. Those psychedelics are different. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are, bro. That's what I'm like, the experience. See, but DMT, I want the actual toad, bro. Cause I know that toad, bro. I just heard the people experience, bro. Like they call that shit the God molecule. Man, people say they actually like seeing their dead relatives. I want to see if I'm gonna see somebody. Shit, I gotta try it. Rawlins, where's Rawlins at? You probably way past me. They go Granite right there. Rawlins, yeah, you probably going way on. I don't even know where you at. They go Laramie. I ain't nowhere. I just a little bit past Cheyenne and I shut it on down. I ain't got but 500 miles to go and I'll be there tomorrow. Oh yeah, see you way up there, bro. Rollins, yeah, you way away from me. I ain't even got to Laramie yet. Because the wind gets so crazy up here at nighttime. I don't know what it be about Wyoming, but at nighttime, that shit be going full. I see tomorrow, I don't gotta go really nowhere far. That's all I gotta do tomorrow. That's light as hell. 5:37. I get up early morning, push that shit on out. I'll be done tomorrow afternoon sometime. Salt Lake's going down at 15 though. Well, listen, as long as ain't no snow dropping, I'll deal with this shit. As soon as snow dropping, you think I'm coming out here, you can hang that shit up. I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. I'm coming out here, hell no. Now the DMT, that God molecule is something different, man. That told something different. Nah. Shrooms is like a euphoria out of this world. It's euphoric as hell. It's just shrooms is different. Cause like that's part of the DMT experience. Shrooms, all that. I'm telling you that told, man, they was everybody like people just tell me like, and I know my friend, she just so different. A lot of stuff she was procrastinating on, not doing. Like I've seen her, I watched her money change. Like I watched her. When I first was dealing with this girl lived in like an apartment, shared apartment with her homeboy, like some shit like that. Now after that told, like it's so much shit done changed in her life. Like so many things that she wouldn't have done, she doing now, and it's just she moving it. I'm just looking at how she moving. I'm like, damn. You know, I'm like she done did that shit like 4 times. She's like, listen, you got to take it. Shrooms are dope. I love shrooms. Yeah, bro. Listen, hey D, that's why. But listen, that's why I hate I don't go out to Cali no more. Cause bro, I had a white dude in Cali, bro. You gotta have it's a Cali plug. That's Cali all day. That's Cali all day, bro. Yeah, you gotta have a Cali plug. Cause I be wanting to buy a zip of them shit. Hey, give me a zip. Give me a zip. I'm talking the white boy shroom, not that bullshit they sell in the store. That shit don't be. That shit be fake. That shit be. Give me the white boy shrooms, man. I'm talking about a zip of the white boy shrooms. That shit. Oh my god. I be trying. Hey, who got an ounce? If you got a plug on that, you need to get a zipper. That shit. Hey, give me a quarter pound of that shit. Are you kidding me, bro? Please. It's hard to find it. Blue caps, gold caps, all that. Oh, my main man D. D, I knew I liked you, D. D, I knew I liked it. I need a couple zips. That's something I always need. Are you kidding me? That's something I always need, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Jesus. I'm talking the real joints, the white boy shrooms, bro. Give me a zipper. Last time I got some of them, oh my God. Oh my God. And just in case you're wondering, nothing like tree at all. Nothing. Absolutely nowhere close. Totally different experience. So if you want to relate them, they're not relatable at all. I just ate 3 extra shrimp edibles and felt my heart stop beating. Thought I was out of here. No, that's just because you was lit. That's just because you were lit. J-Rock just was lit. He's like, oh, my heart just thought you was lit. And not the candy, the real. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, D. Not that bullshit. That candy, that's bullshit, too. The candy don't do nothing but make me sleepy, honestly. The chocolate bars, that shit don't do nothing but get me sleepy. That shit don't do nothing but get me sleepy, bro. Y'all needs them, bro. I loves them. Man. Woo. You ain't got a zip of them. Not a zip of them. I know you got a zip of them, you a bad boy. West Coast, you gotta have a West Coast plug for that shit. That shit ain't really coming out the West. That shit ain't really coming across the map like that. You gotta know somebody. You ain't just running up on that shit unless you're out in California. Ha ha! Everybody just no, I ain't doing that again. Yeah, D. D, that's him right there, bruh. Yeah, that's him right there. That real deal. I might be out to Cali. These boys said the rates is up out west. But I know he probably sending me up top somewhere. Hey, they was sending me to Southern California. Nah, not with these folks. Only way I get back to Southern Cal, Punjabi, I told Punjabi I might have to come back. He said, yeah, just holler at me. But see, here the thing is Punjabi won't pay me 50 cents a mile, man. I can't do that shit. That shit too hard to get some money. My homegirl, she went to Abilene. Now, you know Abilene Swift Night. So I talked to her, she was like, man, I'm still struggling, you know, da-da-da. I'm like, still struggling? Well, girl, what's going on? She was like, well, it's $1,800 a week. I'm like, $1,800? She said, no, 1,800 miles a week. What? That's all you getting? I said, well, how much they paying you? I think she told me 55 cents. Oh, my God. 55 cents? Oh. And you've been driving trucks 6 years. Let's do the math on that. Now, she driving OTR truck. She driving OTR. 1,800 miles a week. Times 0.55. Oh, my goodness. Not even $1,000 at 6 years in the game. That's unacceptable. For me, that's going to be, I'm not doing that. There's no way in hell I'm about to do that. I'm about to be OTR in the truck for $900 a week? Hey, $990? Hell no. And then taxes coming off that. Taxes coming off that. That's terrible. Ooh, that's what Abilene doing. So in case you thinking about, hey man, I'm going over to Abilene. They paying 55 cents. 55 cents a mile in this day and time. See how they ain't got no respect for the driver? Yeah, that's $786 a week. That ain't no money, man. Not no grown. This day and time to be running around $800 OTR, bro. Come on, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this shit for that. That's depressing as hell. But see, here's the thing though. She don't want to do nothing, but she want to drive truck. She want to take a 30. She want to take a 34. She want to do 34-hour resets. And she want to, she don't know how to run a certain amount of. She got all this other shit going on. When you're a driver like that, you ain't gonna make no money out here. You'll get some check like she getting. When you ain't ready to get down, trucking is about your hustle. I mean, if y'all don't want to hustle, y'all want to half-ass it. Get 1,700 miles a week, $700-800 check. They got a ton of them jobs out there. OTR for $990 a week. Jesus. Somebody get Jesus in the house. That is crazy. $990? I don't know, man. I don't know. Save that for a later date. Who would want to? That little bit of money, man, that's not a motivator, bro. That's not motivating you to do no work for that little bit of money. Exactly. That don't make no sense. You'll forget you took it, man. All right, listen, I'm gonna tell you, all the edibles and the shroom bars do for me is put me to sleep. I just go to sleep, straight to sleep. Like I'm tired and I sleep. But it's be some of the best sleep in my life. It'd be some good sleep, man. You talking about? Are you kidding me? Be some good sleep, boy. Man, okay, y'all. That video tonight. I want to thank y'all. But why don't y'all just go ahead and hit the like button and get your comment. Just go ahead and do it. It don't cost you no money. Get that like button, thumb in there. Cool. Let me get that. Okay. Let's just look out for your boy here. It don't cost you no money. Let me get your little thumbs out your pocket. Yeah, of course, the flatbed company talking about things are happening. Yeah, I bet they are, bro. Just not into it right now, bro. The 65 cents. See, I was telling you, I was showing y'all the other companies really just was showing. Because the 65 cent, that's really where I'm at, people. All day, man. See, that got y'all to talking. I got to always make sure I put some video to get y'all to talking. Y'all talking like a mother. See, that's what I'm talking about. Get y'all to talking and commenting. Come on there, hit the like button along with it. Koof. Let me get that. Dab under your tongue. Damn, man, that's wild. Yes, going too hard. Going too hard. Listen. Out in California, they used to do this, like, they had that big ass glass bong, and like when you go to smoke up in California, it looked like a coke pipe or something, but they put that tree on there. So you go in there and they'll let you hit it. Back in the game, they used to do that in Cali. I went in there, that dab, man, I hit that motherfucker like, oh, I about threw up in the store. It about threw up in the store, yo. Like, oh my goodness, this dab too strong. But here's the thing where I stayed away from dab. If you dab too much, then you go try to get some tree, it's gonna be like nothing. Oh hell no. That dab be like $100 a grizzly. Like I said, unless you're in Cali, outside of Cali, the price is crazy. That's why now, to be honest, I wouldn't trust nothing outside of California branded stores. Because I mean, everybody else has got Homie G all on the shelves for $40, $50 an eighth easy. I'm like, oh wow. I'm talking, these boys got Homie G. Where was I just at? I showed y'all that video. I did a video and I showed y'all they was growing that shit outside in the grass. Y'all know what that shit hitting for. Back in the day when you was 12 years old, remember what that was hitting for? Popping with all them seeds and sticks and stalks? Yeah, it was 12 and they get out of that shit. You know what that shit's doing now. After you've been smoking some real gas for 5, 10 years, that shit they got in the stove, you gonna have to quit. That's how serious that shit is. You gotta quit. You gotta quit. Little dude who crossed the street. Oh, this is what I was gonna tell y'all. Listen, I tell y'all. Remember I told y'all, like my girl in DR, Jamila know, cause Jamila be trying to help me with my bugging out sometime. She try to. So Mila know. That's why when y'all be commenting, know a piece of the story. Mila the only one I really be listening to, cause she know. So I be wrong or I be right. I'm like, Mila, what you think? Cause I be done told her. So one time my girl pissed me off. So I took my phone, one of my phones, I took it and I got it, my screensaver. I changed my screensaver to a video of a bitch sucking my dick. So I was in the car with her brother. I got out of her brother's car. But that phone that I put the picture on with a bitch sucking my dick, I left the phone in his car in the back seat. The next day he picks up my phone and it's the screensaver. So when he picked my phone up, her brother pick up my phone and he see the bitch sucking my dick. Not only do he see it, his mama see it, which her mama see it, which I make her look stupid as fuck to her people. This American over, he got a white bitch sucking his dick on his phone. So like, I put her in a fucked up spot. There's other stuff too. I just did but me, and I was thinking that, well, maybe she playing games or whatever, so I should do it like this, and that's just not cool. That was not cool. That just wasn't cool. That was fucked up. So that was fucked up. Yeah, that was fucked up. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I felt bad as shit, but I shouldn't have done that though. But you can't just, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, I did that shit to Keisha, bro. Like, you can't do that, man. You can't do that shit. You can't. And I didn't realize really what was going on again until she started acting like Keisha. And I'm like, hold up, I seen this before. Like, hold up, I seen this before. Like, oh shit. Then I told Keisha, I was talking to Keisha. I like, damn, Keisha, I apologize. Because now I starting to see some shit now. Now I'm past Keisha. You know, I think I'm starting to see some shit. What he said? Why y'all timing him out? Let's see what he said. I didn't catch it. He just said, yo, PH. Who the hell timed him out for that? Was timed out by D. Who the hell is a D? Oh, my boy D. D, why you timed him out? Oh, you should have yelled out, it's a prank, it's a prank. Bro, too late. Like, then, like, it was a couple things I did to her. Like, she was telling me, she was like, when I get mad at you, I drink a beer. And it's kind of wrong. When you get mad at me, you go call bitches and shit. Because I was at the house. And my girl snatched my phone. And she seen in my phone, I was texting this broad. And I was telling the broad to come to the house. Come to my house with me and her share. She said, you was going to have a girl come in the house with me and you stay? And then it just like, you can see in her face that I was like, damn. So I felt bad, but I'm like, damn. Okay, my bad. So I started seeing that shit. So I'm like, right now, regardless of where she at, she didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve it. So I try to see these things and try to correct them before they get out of hand. Too bad. Yeah, I should have chilled. When I get pissed off, it's like, fuck it. You know, rates trash. $3,679 to go to Washington from North Carolina. Out there, oh, hell no, man. Hell no. But see, little dude across the street. Look, hold on. See, that's why I say some people playing with us. Because look, let me show you something, little dude across the street. I just seen some shit, bro. I was showing them dudes, I got checks. Now, let me go on my man, because I send him all these checks. So I just go in here and talk about them. Let's cut up in here. Um, Folks be playing with us. And I'm gonna tell you, well, this is flatbed right here. But this dude, I was looking, I'll be looking at his load. Now this dude caught a load from Front Royal, Virginia, going to Auburn, Washington. That paid 5,800. 5,800 from Virginia to Washington State. 5,800. He went from Des Moines, Iowa, to Spotsylvania, Virginia. That paid 2,300. He walked away with $3,331. Let me see how I can do this. I can show this to y'all. Let me cut the name of the company off in case I decide to slide over there. You know how that be. With the company name off? Yeah, let's get all this off here. Okay. Listen, I'm trying to stretch my eyes so I can see, but like, ooh, I cannot see close up. Damn. My vision getting shitty. Like, it's really getting terrible. Okay. That's it. Now, bam. No. Now, look, he went from Des Moines, Iowa, Spotsylvania, Virginia, 1,078 miles, 2,300. Front Royal, Virginia to Auburn, Washington, 5,800. That's all deduction. He walked away with $3,317.50. He grossed, what was his total gross on that? I didn't erase that out of there. Still did 3,300. Yeah, that's flatbed. It's flatbed, man. Damn it. And I don't got no skateboard, but they was damn sure sending me checks. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta cut these. Let me show you another check from the spot. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta lay y'all right here. I gotta cut the company name off and stuff. Give me a second. Let me just carve his name off, the company name, just in case, like I said, in case I still go over there. In case I'm thinking about it. Now look at this logo right here, y'all. Look at this check right here. Jesus. Same company now. Same company. This is come on, why you can't see that? This is a reefer division. In reefer division, you see that? You see that check? This is a lease check. You see what that is? $4,983.59. This ain't flatbed. This is their wet box. This is a wet box check. I cannot see that shit. Okay, all right. Let's do this. Save this to photos. Let's get out of here. Let's go in photos. See if I can make this large because I cannot see it. I cannot see shit. Okay, here we go. Occupation insurance. Let's see what you read. What's this? Statesville, North Carolina to Bellingham, Washington, 8,500. Damn, 4,291 miles. He did that shit in 1 week. And then 574 miles. You see that one load? That's going from North Carolina to Washington for 85. You don't even see it going that high going west. It'd be 3,000-4,000 to go out west because they know you go get a bag when you get out west. You see that shit? This the wet. This the wet box. But we can't get in there because they talk about, oh, we don't got no space in that division. Boy, shut up. I'm trying to get in that wet box. You see what that check you got? I need a taste of that shit. Damn. I need a taste of that shit. Ain't gross 9,000 to change. Damn. I'm like, bro, why I can't just be at the spot that's taking care of me like this? Why I can't be there? But they sent me a check though, bro. Like that was good food. The flatbed shit. They made me even think about flatbed. But if I can cut 3,000 a week, let's get this flatbed shaking like a motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Let's get it out there. Yeah, they real. They real. I got a couple of trucks I got from the drivers. I got checks from drivers as well. Like these, I got that's an actual driver ran me that check. I was supposed to see her. I ain't get to see that joint. faking. Come on, get that out of there. Now, this the other guy checks, remember I'll tell y'all about. And this the guy was running the cents per mile. See that? Cents per mile. 3,000. He ever touch it with cents per mile. We did 4,600 miles that week. Cents per mile, 4,500 miles, 2,600. 3,800 miles, 2,100. 4,300, 25. See, he's still hitting some numbers too. But I wanted to go to that wet box. I ain't gonna lie. But they told me, nah, we'll go ahead and put a flatbed on your back. I really don't want that shit. But like I said, the flatbed was, I mean, they said we can bring you around here like, you know, every week with freight we got and stuff. Oh, I forgot, that's got the truck company name on it. He was like, we can get you, we could do, it'd be about 3 bands a week. Go still around in there. The way we got freight and the way things set up. And the company sent me, I got a couple checks from people who work there, then I got a couple checks. The company, when I was filling things out, they sent me a couple checks to look. To show me. I got a check from a guy, he's just over there, he's just starting, so he's showing me how his shit looking. And they trained him on flatbed too. How many miles flatbed doing to get that check? Yeah, exactly. Well, you see that check I just showed you? That 4,200 miles, that one load, 8,500. And then the other load was 579. So, you know, I'm thinking he did that. That's 1 week, Prim. That's 1 week. That's 1 week. Cool. Where? They eating at Cloud Trucks too. 7 times grill file and take home. Another truck I talked to, he had left Cloud Truck. So he wasn't getting no money. See, that's what I'm talking about. This shit be so crazy. It's like, what's that? Super ego. You talk to so many people, super ego, they tell you they're losing. But you'll always meet somebody here and there and say he winning. Now my other guy, I liked his checks and I liked the way he was running. Let's see if I can show that to y'all. Cause I try to take off all the pertinent information. We got some people here that just want to just pay attention to shit they ain't got no business paying. Good. He cut everything off. Oh, he cut everything off good, so I don't have to worry about like not showing y'all shit. He cut it all off for me. Great. Now this guy, I really wanted to go with my man right here. I did. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna tell you. I wanted to go with my man right here because let me let you look at it. Okay, and his check was 3,200. I'm gonna go with it. Man, look at his lows though. This what I be looking at. Go right back. Where you want to go back to the low? But he running. All these guys that I'm showing you, they're running like I run like that. 36, 30, 3,500, 3,500, 4,000. You know those happen. But he ran 3,663 miles. 3,264. That's close enough to me. It's supposed to work out about $1 a mile after everything taken out. You're supposed to be at after everything done. You're supposed to walk away at least $1 a mile. So he got 3,264, and he ran 3,600 miles. That's good for me. That's good. But see, let's look at these loads. Where's he at? Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Texas. Okay, and see, he was able to still do that. Okay, was still able to bring home a nice little piece of bread. Again, you get a fuel discount. All that. We come at the bottom, 24.55. He racking 22.81. So he showed me a few checks. So he getting it. He doing good. But the thing with that is, what he also told me is you have to put a $5,000 deposit. And you don't have to pay your deposit up front. But you know the deposit, they're going to take it over the course of 10 weeks. So you go, and it's $250 two times. So it's $500 deduction plus all your regular deductions. I think the regular deductions, he gave me a check. He gave me a check to show me how his money looked when he got deductions. When he got that extra shit coming out. 250. 450 damage insurance. 450. Man, listen to all this insurance though. Okay, he got one insurance. Something other insurance, $300. Accidental driver insurance, $150. Something other insurance, $450. Did you hear all that in one shit? What all this insurance y'all got on him? Like that's high as shit. 300, then 150. That's 450 plus another 450. That's $900 in deductions for insurance. Damn, what is that? A week? You're not. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that you paying that much for some fucking insurance. That's bullshit. That's $900. All them insurance deductions. You got like 4 insurance deductions. What is that? Disability insurance, accidental driver insurance, something other damage insurance. I wondered, did he put these on himself? I didn't ask him. I gotta ask him. 3,885 miles, 3,340 miles, 3,663. All these guys that I showed y'all and telling y'all about, they're running about the same amount of miles. All of them, they're running about the same amount of miles. This guy over here, the flatbed, he got one load that's 1,078 miles, and the other load is 2,721 miles. That's 4,000 miles. That's 3,700, 3,800. They all running like that. All 3 of the companies I showed you, all 3 of them, the miles is up there. This dude right here, what this is, the miles. This is finished. $5,000 check. No, somebody right here. Oh yeah, it is 4,291 miles plus 579 miles. That's for the week. 42. So that's 4,700 miles, almost 5,000 miles. Look, that's almost 5,000 miles, but 42 plus 5, yeah, it's like 4,900 miles. But his check is 4,983 though. Check 4,983. So it's all about what you want to do. This guy over here, what I like is his only deduction. It's $300 for what's that for? Was that regular deductions? $300? That was some extra shit. Oh, he going to California. Yeah, Tracy, California, to Colorado to Georgia. 65 cents a mile, everything. And then Georgia to Massachusetts. And he did $2,500 a week. Yeah, I need some shit like that though. I need to be racking. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I ain't got time to play with nobody. So I'll tell y'all, I'll just tell y'all about those other companies. My plan is the 65. Only, like I said, I wanted to go where my man was at, but the $5,000 deposit, I can't do that. I can't do that shit, man. Because while you waiting, you gotta work them 10 weeks, bro. And after 10 weeks, I'm gonna be ready for what? What I'm gonna be ready to do? I'm gonna be ready to go on a vacation. And they're not gonna give me one. I mean, well, I'm not gonna have no money. Because while the 10 weeks, while they're taking all the deductions out, I think my man did show me a check. Let's go back in here. Let's go back in here. I think he did show me a check. What's he at? What's that? Okay. Hold on, let me find his ass. Where's he at? Damn it. Oh, here we go. See this truck. Oh, okay, I read wrong. Let me call him. See, now after all the, now listen, this is a check with all the bullshit gone. I can't show you. He ain't cut enough off for me to show you this. Now I got time to cut it. Okay, year-to-date total, 102,000. Damn, that's this year? He done did 102? Damn. This is an old ass check too. This check was, he did way more than that. This check, last thing on this was dated May 2nd too, and he had year to date total net year to date. Ooh, y'all don't want me to tell you them numbers. Y'all don't want to tell me them. Y'all don't want me to tell you them numbers. Damn, y'all want me to tell you them numbers is nasty. That the number I'm looking at the bottom, bro. Damn, I just happened to look at this. It says total net year to date. Now the date on this check is what? 5/9. So this was in May. I wonder, has he been here all year? I need to know that too, because that's important. Because it says year-to-date total, his net. Now, this was as of May 2nd. As of May 2nd, his net to his pocket was $25,426.98. But his total gross year-to-date is $102,207. Now, that right there, that right there is a problem. A major problem, bro. You mean to tell me I done grossed 100 and I'm only pulling in 25? And Uncle Sam time, I'm going to have an accurate list of all that shit. You better accurately list that shit. Well, here's the good thing. The way they do it, they got it at the bottom of the check, so it ain't going to be no lies. So that last check, we going to definitely take that for the turn in. What we netted and what we grossed. And then we go deduct from that. Yes. Yes. Y'all see that shit? Yeah, ain't no man like, damn, you see that's at 100,000 and he only netted 25? Damn. That's 5 months to get 25? So what do we that's like 5,000 a month. Oh my goodness, that's like 5,000 a month, y'all. That ain't no, hold on. That's like 5 bands a month. That's not making sense though. Not with these checks he's showing me. That doesn't make no sense. How the hell is he? Okay, I'm looking at checks week after week, 2,700, 2,800, 30. It's like $10,000 a month. He didn't show me. 10,000 a month. So he had to net more than that. Oh, time to drive it. Yeah. He had to bring home more than that. He had to. Okay, so all the deductions he was showing me. So now his deductions, but only, listen, this is after he get done paying. So I'm looking at his deductions now. He got a fuel discount for $117. This is on 3,724 miles. His gross was $7,275. He netted. After they took their percentage off the top, it was $6,183. Out of $6,183, he had an ACH fee for $250, EFS fuel for $2,100, fuel discount $117. Then his other deductions is on his truck note, his trailer, and $300 for cargo insurance. So his truck is $850, his trailer is $250, and the cargo and liability is $300. So that's $1,400. He still brought home $2,793. Almost 3 racks. And he did 3,700 miles. That's good to me. Shit. I don't know how much you need, but that's good. Now this check right here is $1,133. Well, it's $425. Let's look back. I think these the checks he was showing me what he made after they're taking the deductions out, but they mixed up though. Now, this one is deductions is not taken out. What happened there? This check right here, he drove 4,239 miles, which brought a total gross of $8,563 after they deductions or whatever, $7,256. Check amount $3,663. Who was that? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, this check was $450. What was this about? $450. Damn. What's all these? Why you got all these deductions here? It's a shitload. Let's see, the deductions is changing on this shit. This one's just got a shitload of deductions. Cargo liability insurance, $295. Truck lease, $850. Trailer rent, $250. Why is some weeks? I think he told me 1 week his deductions gonna be higher. They're gonna be 2,200. Well, why is this 1 week out the month they gonna be higher? They don't need to take all that. Physical damage insurance, $450. ELD, $150. Oh yeah, you know what that means. If I'm paying $150 for ELD, you flipping the clock. Occupational accident driver insurance, $150. Rip off again. That's $300 of bullshit. $300 of bullshit. Best pass monthly fee, $50. Cargo liability insurance, $295. So okay, we got cargo liability insurance for $295. Occupational accident driver insurance, $150, and then there's physical damage insurance for $450. That's a shitload of insurance. Don't nobody pay that much insurance on no damn week. Yeah, grows next year. That's what I'm saying. That check is light as hell. Though $453. I don't know what happened there. I should have asked him about that. I'm like, damn, that's small as hell. Another check for $1,000. Why is this check only $1,000? Oh shit, yeah. Gross 5,800. 2,753 miles. $1,000 check. See, that's the shit I want to get away from. That's the shit I want to get away from right there. $1,300. Why is it $1,300? Oh, because he's paying that security deposit. See, and that's the thing. The security deposit is 2 deductions, bro. So let's read it out. What else gonna be? It's $250. It's for the security deposit, and then $250 for the truck deposit. So that's $500 coming out for 10 weeks straight. Oh my God! See, and this is why I don't like fucking with them people, cause like this is what I don't like. This is why I've worked for a company like this. Oh my goodness! Let's go through these. I'm sitting here with y'all, and I'm sitting here going through. Let's go through this shit for a minute. Security deposit, $250. Truck deposit, $250. Best pass, $218. Truck registration, $600. Highway use tax, $300. Damn. His check, $1,300 and change. Man, hell no. Hell no. Yeah, y'all got some days y'all just whooping with all these extra ass shit going on. He got some good checks and then some checks when y'all whooped his ass. Nah, because I'll be ready to fight. $1,100 right here. Why is check so low? Oh, he ain't gross shit. Ooh. Yeah, you got to be on point. You know, I'm good with these folks. You do. Occupational insurance, so if my back hurt, they're going to pay me for not driving. That's what I'm saying, too. Like, they be having all this little made-up shit they be whooping your ass for. Like, look, the logbook, $150. I think the logbook $150 here, too. If I'm paying $150 for a logbook, I don't want to hear shit. Don't call me and ask me about that shit at all, because I'm getting you $150 for that shit. So that shit better always be on point. I don't care about what you talking about. That log better always be on point. Always. If I'm getting you $150 a week, shit, that's $600 a month for that log book. And I better be making some money if I'm paying $600 a month for this log. Period. It's just nothing to talk about. If I'm getting you $600 for that log, I better be making some money. Maybe to pay no $600 log, we ain't getting no real money. You need some real paper. We'll see. I've been on here with y'all 2 hours. I'm about to go to sleep. I get up, I got a little 500, a little hot 5 and change to run the mirror. You figure me there. Remember, y'all, you're arguing, going back and forth with the motherfucker. You just say it's just pointless. This girl here is crazy. Then when them dudes come and talk, man, they talk, man, you went back to your girl week. Then he got 25 thumbs. All y'all 25 thumbs, I bet every last one of you motherfuckers do not. I bet now one of y'all been to DR. Shut up, man. You tell me what I'm doing, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shit, I don't give a fuck. You think I went when I'm going to Santiago, I'm gonna go holler at my girl? Yeah, I was playing. Not only that, yeah, it was cool hanging out with them other chicks and all that, but I ain't gonna lie. There's a reason why she where she at, and they where they at. There's a reason. Driving to Salt City? No, some other little weak town down there. For cups of ice, $500. Yeah, they always come up with something. They always come up with something. So, man, a lot of people may be sick. DR, that's the sewer. You think about going down there? That shit a wrap-a-rooney. It's over with, man. It's a done. Think about getting your Airbnb down there? That's gonna be done too. They went ahead and killed all that stuff out for you, man. It's not gonna happen. Like I said, to the guys creep camming and disrespecting the whole country for the whole world to see, thinking they cool. Well, this is the end result of that bullshit. So I don't really frequent the areas that they go, so it don't matter to me, and I'm on a different type of time than they on. So if you're going down there to run through a bunch of prostitutes, it's gonna be a dry ass trip for you. I'm telling you that now. It's gonna be a dry ass trip for you. They ain't even dealing with it like that. But hey, 60 days, you know, I'm stacking leaving. I'm just stacking up for the next trip to go. That's all I'm doing. When I come back, my whole focus is, okay, we gotta get Keisha right. And when I get back, I already told Keisha I'm back. Hit Keisha with some bread, so when I'm gone, Keisha ain't tripping, and Keisha good, and my son good. And then I'm gonna shoot right back. That's it. Work 2 months and go back. No more than 2 months, and I gotta go. That's it. My birthday, October 12th. I plan to not be it. But you know what? I was thinking about holding up on that because I thought that, you know, I got this one little piece of ass in the United States, and I'll be fucking on sometime. And her birthday in October too, so I was like, shit, we go hang out? No, I go hang out with her. But shit, I can really hang out with her and then shoot the DR for a week. I can really do both. I might do that. Just hang out with her for my birthday, then shoot the DR after my birthday. Just hang out with me and Shorty over here. We'll see, man. We'll see what I'm doing. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna figure that shit out. We got right now, what day of the week is what day of the month is it? Okay, today is whoa. I just thought about that shit. Whoa, okay, we running a little behind here. Okay, so there's nothing to be alarmed about. I don't think there's nothing to be alarmed about now. I don't know, but it is now that I looked at the date. It's actually August. So, damn. Oh, my goodness. It's actually August, bro. No, Jamila, listen. Listen, I just think about something. I'm about to go to y'all. Jamila. Well, I still think we good though. Honestly, I'm telling y'all. I still think we good, but I still think we good. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Well, baby, we waiting on the period to come on. It ain't come. It's supposed to come on like the 21st. Yeah, ain't no wet box check. The division is full. They not letting nobody in. If they was letting somebody in there, I'd be already on there with a wet box on my motherfucking back ASAP. They're not taking nobody. Not in the wet box. If you go over there, If you go over there now, you're doing flatbed, no wet box. But it said as the rates change, they'll move you around. But I just don't want to go to flatbed. If they could give me another trailer, that'd be cool. But I just don't want to go to flatbed because I don't know that shit. And then, like I said, I'm gonna have to learn that, and all that's gonna take time, and it's gonna take extra patience. And I really don't have that right now. I need to get to my check today. Oh yeah, D. So like we waiting to see if the period gonna come on. It's just playing with us and going late. She telling us she was sick today. I'm like, girl, if you don't stop playing, you ain't sick. You fine. That shit coming. I don't know what it's doing, so we gonna see. But it's supposed to be on by the 21st. That shit ain't jumped on yet. Damn, it ain't jumped on yet. But I just look. I'm like, okay, but it ain't 21st when I'm like the dates. But I'm like, oh shit, it's the 3rd. Well, maybe it came on last night while we was out asleep, while she sleep, and maybe it won't be nothing. So I wasn't really saying that because shit, I'm thinking it's gonna be coming on any second now. So Jet, where the gas pack at, Jet? You gonna pass by me tonight while I'm asleep. What you need to do is pull up in this rest area. Drop me like 2 bleezes on the steps of my truck. Put it on the catwalk for me. When I wake up, I go over there and grab it. Poquito niño on the way. Nah, mi bambino. Nah, no bambinos right now. No quiero. We gonna see. We probably, like I told y'all, we probably good though. But it is the 3rd. And that shit's supposed to be on last month. It's supposed to be on the 21st. But they do come late sometimes. So Jay, you probably by me in the morning. If you make it, I ran Nebraska today. I had to make it to Wyoming. I was like 500 and like 530 miles out. Yeah, we're waiting to see what's going on with that. If it's coming. We're waiting to see, Pimp. I don't know. Jamila, I'm gonna get out there, baby. I'm gonna get out that motherfucker. Right now, it's about 68 degrees because you know I'm on the west side. I'm in Wyoming. It's this be good sleep. Look at this mattress they gave me too. Y'all gotta see this because every time I get a new truck, I get a different truck. So I told you this truck only got like 50,000 miles. But look at this mattress. Ooh, this bad boy. That bad boy. You know, when you just get back, money tight. We ain't got no sheets, got a blanket. We don't need no sheets. I went to jail cell. Pillow and a blanket. We get rolled. Sleeping bag and a pillow. And we good. I just started buying sleeping bags like this year. I ain't never had a sleeping bag while I'm in trucking. See my love. And then they gave me another truck with the APU. I love that. And get a little cool left back here going on me. I'm gonna set them to a little bit cool so I can get a little cool in here. I had a little cool breeze. So it'll be like, you sleep like a babe back here. You know what? The trucking, when my trucking, I be done ran all day and I be done ran hard. I be like, yo, I deserve my bed because I done work hard today. Yeah, please don't ever call a woman. I didn't call the, well, you know, I'm headed westbound. Let's say I'm headed westbound and down. So you know when you start heading west, you get over in these western part of the country. You know, you get over here further to the other side. It's chilly as shit. It's still in the 60 degrees. Where I live at, it's 100,000. And over here, you still get a 60 ball. Okay. They do Walmart. That's the $16 special at Walmart. Yeah, just grab that, slide in, it'd be cool. $16 special. That's why I throw it away every time I buy a brand new one. Brand new. I don't have time to put that sleeping bag over the bag and spiders and all that shit crawl on it while I'm gone 3 weeks. No, just get another one for $16 when you come back and rock out again. New pillow, new sleeping blanket. I was supposed to be taking the pillows to DR every time I go, but I just get lazy. I took a couple and I got lazy. West of the Mississippi, I get D. D, we gotta hook up. I gotta come out there and fuck with you. I told you I'm not coming to LA though. LA still want certain color t-shirts on, and I wear all colors, man. I ain't trying to get shot. Okay? So D, we gotta meet outside. We gotta meet outside the LA area, bro. You in LA County. I'm not coming. D, I don't do LA County, bro. Nah. I don't want the straight bullets, just like I don't do Chicago County. I don't do that. What's Chicago called? What the county of that? I stay out of that. Chicago and LA, let them boys have it. I'll be on the outskirts of them places. I do the outskirts all day, but as far as getting down in them spots, damn, my feet feel smooth as a baby's ass. Damn, they feel smooth. Let's go ahead and get back. Well, fellas, I'm going to let y'all go and tell me to lay my tater ass head down. So we're going to lay down and get some rest, and respectfully, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. You feel me? Figure me deal? Safety.